This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2023 Das Awkscht Fescht. Checking out the pre-wars. This is a 35 Packard Coupe, straight 8, as they all were until they came out with the 110, which was the 6. Not very impressive, I'm sorry. It's a nice car, but this is pretty cool. Oh, these were the cars. They ruled the near luxury and luxury markets. Nice 39 Chevy. Oh, I'm going to jump a bit, so bear with me, because I want to pick up on this LaSalle over here. This is a 40, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 40. And yes, you can sing Those Were the Days. This was a landmark. This was also Harley Earl's, actually his first styled GM car, and it was landmark. LaSalle was the companion car to Cadillac. It was a step down. Lasted only a few years. Then they just melded into the Cadillac Special. Yeah, GM was doing some really interesting things with companion cars. That's where the Oakland gained Pontiac, Marquette was Buick. Marquette Buick? Oh my gosh. You know, I need a drink. I'm getting off over here. Speaking of Oaklands, here we go. Oakland was one of the original GM cars, as we discussed before. This is a 1917. Now you see the luggage. What's intriguing, oh look at that original, all the horsehair coming out. You're looking at over 100-year-old leather. That is gorgeous. 32 by 4 wheels. Check it out. That is cool. That is cool. Again, we're going to jump a bit. I've got some Model A's over here. And definitely not lease. They are fantastic. Great starter cars if you want to get into pre-war cars, nice and easy. Dodge Brothers over there. I'm going to zoom in on that. Hey, I'm handling the camera. I could do whatever I want. 1917. General Pershing loved Dodge, and it served very, very well in World War I. Yeah, Dodge Brothers is very, very interesting. This is a DB Touring. They actually were a machine shop. That's how they got started. And they produced transmissions and engines for Henry back when he was starting up for the third time with the modern Ford Motor Company. And he couldn't get credit because he had failed a few times. So the Dodge Brothers made a deal with him, and they also got stock, which is interesting. We've seen this comparison before. I love the Pontiac. 1932 Pontiac. Isn't that a beautiful car? And 1932 Chevy. Both 6 cylinders. Oh, so back again. So as the Model T took off, of course, Dodge Brothers got quite wealthy, and they wanted to move on being stockholders. Henry did not. So eventually he bought them out, and they were able to take over, start up Dodge Brothers. And for a while, there's DeSoto. And look at this. This is a 38. Wow, how that's in 38 Pontiac. Packard. I'm jumping all over the place now. There's a DeSoto. Gorgeous. This is a 39. Now watch this. This is the last year of the replaceable bulbs. After that, they went into, in 40, they had to have the sealed beam as the regulations. You can see the jump between 38 and 39. Model A. I'm going to jump forward a bit.
You got a sense of humor too. I see. I knew I'd bring it out in you.
Beautiful.
This doesn't work right. No? What's he up to?
As interesting as that Buick being one step off of Cadillac at this point. You talk about wow factor, there she is. I'm going to end over here with this 29 Ford. And the reason why I want to end it at this A is because it's a little bit different. It's a sedan delivery. Isn't that cool? Just take a two-door, fill in the window with some metal, open up the rear, voila! Sedan delivery. We're picking up over here with this 29 Oakland 6-122. It's got the Landau. This is actually what they're designed to do. Isn't that nice, the Landau sedan? That is so cool. See the back seat? Now remember, in the earlier cars, you sat above the rear axle. It was a major innovation when they finally moved the seats in between the wheelbase. This I have to show you. This is a Graham. These are beautiful. Look at that. The way how that's worked into the bodywork. We're still sitting above the rear. I love the rear vent windows. Gorgeous. That looks like it is wood, actual wood on the dash. And yes, it is supercharged. This is a 39 Graham, commonly known as the shark nose for obvious reasons. 39, folks. They're just getting into the pontoon fenders. It's the last of the molded headlights. They needed the power because they had the 6-cylinder, so they put a supercharger on it. What a car. What an outrageous car.